Hi, welcome to Wood and Stuff Workshop. I'm David. As I said in the last video, in this one we'll be tackling the entrance way of the workshop over there. It's ended up a bit of a dumping ground, so we're going to sort that out and make a few improvements. So the plan is to get rid of everything in here that I don't need for a start. We put in an LED light to make it a bit brighter in there. So for a start, let's get rid of everything that's not needed in here, that's just cluttering the place up. Yeah, so I've got all this from out the entrance of the workshop, but now obviously I've got to find a new home for it. So I'll go and put it in some of my other sheds. Get rid of it there. Well, we're slowly getting there. This is what I really want to get to. It's the iron held table saw. And what the plan is, I'd like to be able to pull this out, open the doors and use this saw as well if I need it. So I'm going to probably fit some wheels to the bottom of this. I need to just put some more, I think I've got some thin plywood over there that I'm going to fit to the floor just to make it roll easier to bring it out. So yeah, this is what I want to get to, and so that'll be able to swing out. I'll be able to open the doors, both doors, then I'd be able to push the work through and out the door. I've got some hardwood offcuts and I want to be able to put them across on this side and clear all these shelves. I've just put down this 4mm ply. It's only thin stuff, but just run it across the other way just to make it easier for the circular saw to be able to spin round on its casters. That's the idea, just to help a little bit. I've got this iron held table saw flipped over now. What I'm going to do is fit casters to it. I know that a lot of people make the sort of supports that raise it on casters and then drops it back down onto the feet. but I'm just going to try it. I have seen some people have just tried it, just leaving it on casters and just having brakes on them. Well, I'm going to fit casters onto each of the legs here. I'm going to make a foot out of the wood here. My plan is to see what it's like, see if it's okay. If it turns out that I need to make a base that rises and falls, then I'll have to do that. But I'm just going to see how I get on with these. I'm just putting a bearer from back to front on there because of the twist. When you move this about, there is a little bit of twist on these legs, because obviously these legs would be sitting on the floor with the weight on them, so they won't be able to twist in use. So I'm hoping that if I put these bearers from back to front, that they'll make it solid and stop it from twisting. But as I said, if this doesn't work very good, then I might make the base one of the bases that they make that raise and then lower the saw back onto the feet. Alright, that's got rid of the twist on there. So we'll do the same to the other side. That's nice. There we are then. That'll be okay. Even with that bit of wobble, because like I say, this is just going to be for me to like put grooves or take out rebates on the circular saw, because it hasn't got a blade in. Got a riving knife on that's a bit lower than the blade, so that can stay on, but yeah, it'll only be used down again. But as I say, I'll see how this goes. But that seems okay to me, because I'll be pushing that way on it, and the brakes are on and they seem okay. So then I can just flick the brakes off, and then this will just push back into the corner there. That's the idea of it. So then when I want to do any rebating or grooving, I can just pull it out and away I go. That's the plan. The workshop's getting more and more cluttered as I'm working my way through this lot, but I will be able to get rid of that. Once I've got this done, I can soon sort all that out. But look at the state of this. This is what I'm on with next. That's a right mess. stuff just dumped there. But what I'm going to do, all the tins I'm going to put over this side, because what I've got, it's an old locking metal cabinet for security videos, when security cameras used to use video cassettes. So what I'm going to do is put all the tins in there and lock it up, because that just used to have these bits of offcuts of wood in there. And then all the wood that's down there, all the scrap offcuts and everything, I'm going to clear all this off and have all my scrap bits of wood in there. There we go. Job done for now. So I've got my wood stacked up there, up that side, offcuts. I've got maple up there and oak down here. So now that's to hand. And like when I chop on the chop saw, if I've got any offcuts, I can put them straight in there. As I said, I've done the floor, so I can roll the table saw out on the casters. It's getting mucky already. Maybe I need a new mat outside. So yeah, that's giving me some more room. Put the gas fire down here, out the way of the other fire, and that's just for if I need it, if I'm just in here a short while. But yeah, nice and roomy. And like I say, I've got, like you see, I've got tins in there. Just had room on here to put a few bits and bobs on the top of there. If you haven't heard me mention before, I keep that tray there, so that just stays there to catch the sawdust from the chop saw. So now it's loads roomier when I come through the door. Got loads of space coming through the entrance. The only problem now is look at all the mess back there. Got all that sort out. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. So that's going to be a great help, that space in the entrance there. So now I've just got to clear up the rest of the workshop. So my next video is going to be a workshop tour, because then it'll be exactly a year since my last workshop tour, and there's been a lot of changes in the workshop since then. So I hope you can join me for that. If you haven't already subscribed, if you could consider subscribing, that would be brilliant. So take care, and I'll see you next time.